What's up, buddy? How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Seeing if anybody else is gonna show up before I start thinking around on one of my ideas here. Something for the ice. I came up with this guy, just like a little prototype, but I don't really like it. I want something a little bit more portable and just easier to set up and not have to drill holes if you don't need to put the holder in the ice. Hopefully we can get a decent crowd in here. I was hoping, depending on how this one turns out, because I'm kind of just gonna wing it this time, just for test purposes. But I might give this one away if it works out how I'm thinking it's gonna work out. I'll probably do like a plasti dip on these rods right here, these like the foot pegs, and then um, either plasti dip everything or just paint that plate on top there. What's up, River Rat? How you doing, bud? Yep, I can weld aluminum. My tubular can. I thought about it. Right now I'm just trying to keep the prices low. Once I dive into aluminum, I'm kind of looked at it for just basic rod holders for like the bank and stuff, and rods and stuff like that. And price jumps up a little bit higher. But yeah, this is just kind of like one of my ideas. I want to make it where I can kind of, if it was something I would sell, I would maybe try to figure out how to take everything apart where you can just kind of make it more compact. But right now, the base plate, which is the same as on my cat claw stompers, it's just that I bent this guy up a little bit, um, so you can add like a carabiner with your guard dog string if you want to do like the kind of like the jaw jackers type of setup. It'll just be with a guard dog. And so this stuff will be welded together, and then this will be like your where you put your holder. Um, so this nut's gonna get welded onto this plate, and this is a stainless steel nut. This is not stainless steel. This is just zinc plated. Um, just for test purposes, it's cheaper. But this nut will be welded onto the plate, so you can just take this off. Um, so you can kind of compact it a little bit down. And it'd probably be helping out with shipping as well if it got to that point of people wanted it. But I'm gonna just tack things up here. I'm probably gonna weld this base plate on solid here, and then let that cool down a little bit, and then we'll weld this nut on here onto this plate, and then we'll kind of let things cool down for a little bit. What was I gonna say? Yeah, let me know. I'll check into it for the live oil. Sounds good, Riverette. Thanks for stopping in. But yeah, let me know. I'd be glad to try to help out on the live well. All right, I'm gonna get down to it here and start attacking. I kind of started messing with things. I bent some rods a little bit, bent this plate, and just kind of set it and tack some stuff on. Just because we got a pro staff meeting for the guard dog team a little bit later, so I don't want to be too long on here. And I'm not running 220 on my welder right now, so I can only weld at like 140 amps, but it should work. It might just be a little bit slower and not as nice, but let's get down to it. Oh, I probably should turn the gas on. Which reminds me, I gotta get some more gas. What's up, nubbies? We're just I'm just tinkering around here with ice rod holder, kind of more portable. You can just put it right on the ice. These guys will just be like the legs to keep it from tipping forward, and then you'll also have a hole in the back if you wanted to. You can add like a anchor or whatever. The middle will be this guy. Will be sitting right here, which will be removable. It's not going to be stuck there. You can take it off by just unscrewing it off the nut. All right, let's go. Just give me a minute here. I'm gonna. Oh, never mind. I'm just gonna sharpen my tungsten up, but let's get on the other side. Yeah, this might be um take a little bit longer to weld up. The 140 takes a little ain't that hot, so it takes a little bit to get that metal hot. Alright, well, I just put two, if you can see it, just two little kind of 3/4 inch welds down that. That should be enough. I'm gonna get this tacked up on here. What's up, Rick? I'm not fully welding everything. I just kind of put two nice little welds on each side of this guy. It'll be plenty, but if I went to sell these, it would look a lot nicer and probably fully welded. I'm just kind of more excited to get it done and at least weld it solid and test it out. All right, so I mean we're almost pretty much done. Just gotta finish welding up this pipe on here, but I'll kind of show you. So this guy would just go on top. Just like that. And let me grab a rod once and just check it out here. Be right back. And we just got the 38-inch whisker stick here. Kind of back this camera up a little bit. I have not tested any of this, so I don't know how well it's going to work. So you can put some pretty good pressure on it if you're going straight down until it lifts off. But that's what I mean for panfish and stuff. I think that would be perfect. These are bigger game fish, walleye and northern, what we target around here. I'd probably use this. Let me get some light over here. I'd probably use this back hole right here as like and put like an anchor. I'd probably just get like a lag bolt, enough to get down in the ice a couple inches. Drive that in with a drill, and I think you'd be set. I don't think you'd have to worry about anything. But yeah, this will be removable. And then with a 38-inch ice rod, it sticks out further. Some of my ice rods I have are, um, short, stubby ones that, I mean, would be perfect for pan fishing off this because they ain't gonna get pulled in. It'll be closer to the hole. All right, I'm gonna quick weld this guy up and I'm gonna test it out with the guard dog. Oh, yep. Hold on, I'll be right back. Give me a minute. Let's get this done here. All right. I'll let this cool off here, and then we'll test her out with the guard dog here. Yeah, 'cause the only other thing I think of to keep it more stable is I don't want to make these legs any longer than they are. Um, I would probably, instead of have this hole in the front or in the middle here, I'd probably put it on the back end, just to give it a little bit more. But I think this would work pretty good. And she's hot. So yeah, I added the nut. I welded the nut on there, and then I just I'll leave a nut on top, and you can tighten it. So then this thing isn't gonna go anywhere or turn. But for shipping wise, if this was something that people wanted, it'd be pretty easy to ship, because you can break this down, lay it flat, and it's about, let's see what size is here. It's about 12 by 10, so you can get it in a 12 by 10 box and be able to just stack them up high. So I'm just gonna let this cool down for a little bit. Set up one of these tables here. What's up? Huh? Huh? Can I come inside? Soon. Yep. All right. I'm just gonna let this guy cool down a little bit. Nice and flat. She's hot yet. So yeah, what do you guys think? Right on the ice, mount put a nice anchor on the back side of this, so it can't. If you got something big, if you're fishing for big game fish, it's not gonna flip over. Panfish, anything like that, I think you'd be fine just fishing them just like this without the anchor. And then also, I'm not gonna take it off because it's hot right now, but this piece will be removable, so you can compact it down and take that off. I'd maybe think about offering different lengths for taller stuff like that. But I want to keep the base. I want to keep kind of the same size. I don't want to go any longer, um, unless I could figure out a way to easily make these base rods, removable. But I'm just kind of going off the material I have. It's just kind of utilize stuff that I really don't need, or just kind of cut offs and stuff like that for my rod holders. I'm gonna climb up here in my rafters here. I got one of my smaller bluegill jigging poles, so I'm gonna grab that. I do not really ice fish much, but um, being a part of the guard dog team and working with the guard dogs, I'm really excited to get on the ice now to try that stuff. I think this will be work very good with it. So yeah, you can see this thing is, I mean, ain't going anywhere. Let's see, grab a guard dog here. Everything's all tangled up. I've been meaning to clean the garage out and haven't got to it Mhm. Gotta find where I put my little carabiner. Where did I put that? I have to grab this one. But if you haven't already, in the description, I left some links to. I don't know if you're watching on the Guard Dog channel or my channel, but I got links for the Guard Dog YouTube channel, and I got link for my Cat Claw YouTube channel, along with the Facebook pages for both and the websites to order your own guard dogs or cat claws. If I can just get this guy off. You got everything still boxed up and from my catfishing stuff from this season. Let's see if this string is short enough for this rod. And what I buy for the guard dogs, I just get these little clamps, and then you can screw it together. I've seen most people use like a carabiner style, but these are really super cheap at the hardware store. So yeah, this extra string, I didn't cut it off or anything, but I'm probably gonna get some just to have short ones for ice fishing. So don't mind this extra string here. This is just extra from my catfishing setup. There you have it. So it looks like so with the eyelets on here, it looks like it's gonna have to go a little heavier. This is on one of the shorted modded noses I got. What's up, Don? What's up, Crappie? Oh, I missed a bunch of people here. What's up, Scott? Scooter? Midwest Flatheads? Oh yeah, Scott, we got to hit that up. But yeah, I'd probably get this. I'd probably adjust the string just a little bit heavier or tighter. Um, and I have this is set pretty high. These eyelets are pretty small, but I have the modded. I modded this nose of the guard dog. I trimmed it a little bit to fit smaller eyelets. Um, but it looks like it's gonna work. What could I set this off with? Well, I'll just grab it. There you have it. And like I said, these just with these, this is like a panfish jigging pole. I mean, this guy, you got your hole about right here, and you go straight down. I mean, this line's gonna snap before that pole or before that this bottom piece would lift off. Let's try the whisker stick again. Time is it? 6 o'clock. Let's try the whisker stick one more time here. Where did I put it now? Losing my mind. Oh, there it is. I'm really excited to get this guy on the ice. We caught some bass last year on it, on a different kind of style rod holder I made, but I'm excited to. I want to get some northern walleye on this thing, and this works perfect for like bait casters, especially like the whisker seekers, whisker sticks, because which I don't like is these little finger knobs there, but it kind of keeps it going downward because you'll need bait caster rods to go down on the guard dogs. And the whisker sticks are nice because their eyelets are nice and big at the tips. They don't have small ones. I'm just gonna adjust a little heavier. Yeah, this extra line has got to go soon though. It's kind of annoying. Just want to give her a good bend on the there. And we are running kind of heavy. So that's on just under the medium, one notch below the medium setting, and that's pretty heavy actually. Or this tension, I'm gonna loosen it up a little bit. You don't want it crazy bent, but there you have it. That's nice. Like I said though, with these, I think once you kind of extend, you get bigger poles that go out further. You're gonna lose some leverage on this plate. Therefore, we got the hole in the back here. You can drive a lag bolt into the ice, and that'll keep that planted, so it's not lifting up. Well, let's give her a test. There you go. And yeah, you can kind of see with straight down, all of a sudden that pad starts lifting up a little bit. Um, that'll be perfect for just throwing a leg bolt in, and you won't have to worry about losing your rod. So Steve, thanks for coming in. Make sure you check the comments out. Stop on by the Guard Dog, uh, Guard Dogs on Duty Facebook. I got my Cat Claw page on Facebook on there, and then I got our both of our um, YouTube channels. Make sure you go check those out. Give them a like and a sub. It's free, and would appreciate it. So yeah, that's it. That's about all I kind of want to been trying to find something I could make that was pretty simple to do. I don't know how crazy I'm going to go on it with it this year. If people want them, I can make them. But I don't think I'm going to make a ton of them because I got a lot of other things going on for next season. But I wanted to get kind of a start on it. It's been bugging me to try to get something out there. So, yeah, I'll kind of take this apart. It's nice and cooled off now. So, yeah, this thing, you got two nuts on here. One's welded, and then this top one, that's just free. So that one you just want to tighten down a little bit, get it snug, and then you can take this thing and turn it so it's straight out, and it locks it in place, and then you just pretty much turn it back to get it off. This is like an 8-inch bolts here. They have I don't know. I was thinking about just getting threaded rod, but then I saw this stuff. I was like, this. I'd rather have this. And it was zinc plated, so I wanted something where I can grind off the zinc when I weld it. But this will be something I could offer in just kind of like doing like a little quick plasti dip on the top here, and then probably plasti dip these legs and give them a nice, thick rubber on there. Because I know like leaving this sit on the ice, it might melt into it. So with that rubber, it might help out. And yeah, so yeah, this is you can take this off fully. I mean possibilities of making a taller bolt with the holder on it, make it a little bit taller. And then this guy's about 12 inches long and 10 inches wide. Probably about the same weight as my original Cat Claws rod holder. So I think this thing will be just around the same amount for shipping, or maybe a little bit less with the smaller boxes I could fit these in. And I'm just using the same pad that I use on my stompers. These are the older ones. They don't have the back holes. The new ones are 10 gauge. The old ones are 11. And then you get that back hole, and then you get the cutout of the Cat Claws instead of the etch. So yeah, give me your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about it. I think I'm gonna make a couple of these for myself to use because I think they'll work great. And it's just a nice, easy, compactable thing. You can get this. Unscrew this guy and just lay it down flat, and you can get. You could stack these. You could get 10 of these, stack them in a little box when you go out in your ice sleigh. So I think it's a good idea. I don't know. I've been trying all week to think of something. Use on this. The other idea I liked, but it was just a one spike, and you had to drill into the ice and to put your spike, so it wasn't really portable as portable. But yeah, this is my version for ice rod holder. Nice and portable, small. I think it'll be pretty effective. And then you got the Guard Dog, throw it right on here. I kind of bent it up, the lip up, to keep it off the ground. And yeah, that's it. Everything's made of the 5/16. This lag bolt or this bolt is a 3/8. The nuts are 3/8 on it, so I like it. I hope you guys like it. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it. I was thinking to do like a giveaway on this one. Um, kind of once I kind of finish it, I wanted to paint it up and maybe do another YouTube video or live or ever go live again once it's all, finished up and kind of go over all the painting or plasti dipping I'm going to do on it first to see what the kind of the cost is if I did it that route. These guys would be like more of a custom order if you did order them. So it wouldn't be like usually I try to ship everything out like my rod holders. I'll try to ship out like within like 2 to 3 days maximum. These guys will probably be like like a week maybe, depending on how many people want them, and I don't know. I think they'll work great though on the ice. I've yet to try anything. We're supposed to have like 50-degree temps this weekend, so I don't think we'll be on the ice anytime soon. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'm gonna get going here in a few. If anyone wants to hang out and chill for a little while, let me know. I'll sit back and talk. Try to see what else I got. Any other updates? I could show you a sneak peek at something I have. It's kind of in the works though. Waiting on pricing and stuff like that. But let me go grab it and I'll show you. Hey, are you guys behaving? All right. So this is kind of a sneak peek. And you take my bolt rod, or this is just a little example of my boat rod holder. So I was gonna kind of wait on these to show, but since we don't have many people in here, maybe I can sneak it in without anybody knowing. All right, I got these guys. These are the Cat Claw boat brackets for the guard dogs. So what this is, it's kind of hard to do on this one because I don't have a mount. But let me lower this camera a little bit. So most boat holders usually mount into T-bars or side of the boats with the bolt like this that just screw in. So if this was where you're mounting your rod holder, this guy is going to go on the bottom of that like that. And this is a 1/2 inch or 9/16 hole. I had it at 1/2 inch, but I realized I should probably make it a little wider. So that goes on top of the hole, your base plate or your T-bar. And you put your rod holder in that. Usually you just screw this in here, but I don't have a T-bar with me, so I'm just using this bottom to mount it. This bottom nut to mount it. If it actually works. Might not be able to do it. Okay, maybe I will. So now you got that. So what that does, once you get your rod in your holder, let me see if I can do this. Let me grab my clamp. I can make this work here. Hold on a second. Give you the full sneak peek. This is in the works, so I don't know. I mean, I'll figure a way to do this if this doesn't come back with the right price, because I'm not trying to make these expensive, but I don't have the say in how much things cost these days anymore to buy. This is aluminum. It's an aluminum bracket, so I want it nice and light. It is 1/8 inch thick aluminum. I went with it's the 5052, so it's not the T6, so it's a little bit. It's not the best quality, but it's definitely super durable. Still, it's not going to break or anything like that. It just I wanted to keep the cost down low, so I went with that. All right. I'm going to mount this over here and get this out of the way here. But you guys can get the sneak peek, whoever's watching. All right. Can you guys see that all right? Sorry, Mike. I got so many projects going on, it's ridiculous. Well, let me get a drink of my coffee here. All right. So let's say this is made for, I would say, like the outside or like the sides of your boats. It if you have a T-bar, most T-bars are like 1 to 2 or 2 to 3 mount holes in it. So this would work probably for your outside of your T-bar, that rod holder, or if you have like side boat mount or on the sides of your boats where you have just like a single, that would be the most ideal spot to use these for the guard dogs. So just keep that in mind. You're not gonna be able to load these all up on three rod holders right next to each other. The way this is gonna work. So it'd be like just on your left and right sides of your boat. So you'd at least have 2, maybe 3, if you have other sides that you utilize on your boat. Like me, I can use 2. So all right. So most times when you're fishing and you want to use the guard dog, like my boat, I have to like literally lean over the water to get my guard dog on there and hook it up. But with this bracket, when you put this on, you're able to swing it. So say this is your outside of your boat. So we're aiming out that way. So you're able to swing this to go right into your boat. And then let me strap this guard dog on here quickly. So now that you're in your boat here, you're not worrying about leaning over. This is me in my boat right here. See, this is gonna have to be flipped around. Well, this ice rod does not fit the right way for the guard dog in this, but I'm just using this as an example here. So, oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna go on this side of the table. This boat's too wide for me. But yeah, the bait casters, you want the reel going the other way, facing down. But this short butt does not work in this rod holder. So, all right. Okay, so say I'm back in my boat here. So you just hooked up your guard dog. You're going to want to cast your pole before you do this. So you cast it out, then you swivel your rod around, throw your guard dog on, and then you're just going to have to you can swivel it back. And I would, as you're doing that, I would reel, you're slacking while you're doing that slowly, without tripping it. It shouldn't trip the guard dog, just reeling it in slow. If you jam on it, it probably will um, fall off. But if you just reel slowly, you'll keep that guard dog on there. And you're all set. You got your guard dog set. You didn't have to get anywhere near the water to reach over. Just like that. So these brackets are still in the works yet, but hopefully they'll be here early this year or early next year here. But yeah, like I said, we're still waiting on like the numbers to get made like this. This is just one type, just for light and stuff like that, but it makes it a little more expensive with aluminum. But yeah, so yeah, just you huck your line out. First you cast it. Huck your line out there. Click her over. Grab your rod, swing it this way. You'll probably have to let a little bit of line out. You don't want to just swing it backwards because then you're dragging your pole, but you want to keep your bail open and then just kind of let it feed with your thumb slowly so you're not moving your bait, but you're letting the line out. Once you get it into the boat or on the edge of your boat here next to your chair, strap your dog on, swing it back around. As you're swinging it back around, you're going to want to reel that slack up though slowly, just to keep it so you're not moving into, like for me, I fish log jams, so I don't want it to go any further in for more of a potential snag. So what you're going to want to do is just slowly kind of reel that slack up when you're turning it back into the direction that you're fishing. My hand bumped that, but that's it. That's my kind of what we're going on here, trying to get that approved. And yeah, that's it. If you guys got any questions about those, let me know. But they are still in the works. It's not a for sure thing yet. If it came down to it, I might make some on my own, but they're not going to look as cool as, as these. But yeah, these just got a little, I don't know if you can even see it. I didn't really etch it that deep, but they got a little cat claw in the middle of that, and these holes are just 9/16 holes, about 0.56. They'll accommodate like a 1/2 inch, thread or rod that goes through the thread, or you can use like the 3/8, which a lot of rod holder companies make as well. So you'll be able to use any rod holder through that and set your guard dog right on it. You just get one of these carabiners and you're all set. What else? That's that. So we got that maybe happening soon. Waiting on quotes. And what else here? Where is it? And then just if anyone hasn't seen these yet, the boat brackets, they're not just made for boats. I just call them the boat brackets because this is similar to what I run on my boat. I just kind of modified it with a couple more holes in it, a little bit bigger. And if these guys just slide right into these tubes, and then this plate would be mounted, this whatever you want to mount it to. Say you want to mount it to right, you can mount it right on that. You're all set to go. Pull it out when you're done. You don't have to mount this. You don't have to strap the holder down at all. You just throw it in, put a couple bolts through here, and away you go. I got these on the back of my boat, like I said. They work great. We caught tons of flatheads this year on the boat. But yeah, I got these for $14.99, I believe, right now. I don't have them on sale yet, but they are free shipping. So yeah, these work great though. I mean, you'll be able to. I mean, don't go to like public areas and throw them on. Screw them into public piers and stuff like that. But if you got your own private pier, um, yeah, these would work great for that. Boats, stumps, anything like that, you can mount these to. And that's it. Anybody got any questions? I think there's only 2 people in here, so I might be bouncing out, go check on the kids here and get ready for a conference call with the guard dogs. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna head out. That's it. That's all the news. I don't know. I guess you guys seen the new plates? They just pretty much new plates are these guys. They just got the extra hole on the back. Yep. And then the plate itself is instead of etched, it's actually cut through that says Cat Claws, and then these are 10 gauge instead of these old ones. These are 11 gauge, so it's a little bit thicker. And you get that that third hole at the end, which works perfect because I just kind of put it in there just in case I needed something else. And I mean, if these ice rod holders are a hit, well, that third hole is going to be a key one for planting like an extra leg bolt in there to keep this thing fastened to the ice. So yeah, that's it, guys. I got to take off, get ready. The kids need me. They're calling me, and I got to do some cleaning up in the garage here. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you like the guard dog page and the cat call page, and I appreciate if you guys subscribe to the channels and check out the websites. Everything's in the link in the description. There's a couple links down there. Go check them out. Get some good gear. Catch more fish. All right, guys. See you later and keep on hucking.